to jump into the top six. Welcome to the NBA on TNT. It's presented by State Farm, the Miami Heat, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Third and final meeting of the year between these two teams. Career year and maybe an MVP season. This season feels like it's coming down between Tyler Hero from the sixth man of the year. He started every game.
Holding the upper hand early here in this game.
Slow pace for both of these teams. Miami is 29th in pace on 80% shooting Tuesday against Boston. Good answer. Oh. Embiid. Butler took a chance, and that left Embiid wide open run to the rim.
Well, one-on-one did not pay off.
Wow, look at Tobias Harris. Getting some early buckets in transition as Adebayo on a rim run. Gets by Embiid and lays it in. 37, they have struggled on the road this year. Bad pass, but Butler ends up on the deflection, and Butler scores it easily. Of a round 2 Eastern Conference playoff matchup last year. Harris in the corner, and he's got another one. Adebayo and Embiid. Ooh, a quick little scoop. Nice move by Bam Adebayo.
It didn't look like he got a little lucky there. It didn't look like it's a game because when you
take into account last year and this season, that accounts for 34% of his career games played. So he's been on the court a lot. Doc Rivers telling us before the game that a big difference in Embiid the last couple of seasons has been his health and conditioning. In fact, he cited at least 4 examples when the medical staff
and leading a very young Oklahoma.
James Harden at the line for the Sixers. You saw Jalen McDaniels. Argument is going to be a deserving candidate either way. Max Strus for 3, rattles one home. Should have won it last year, so the former Sixer putting the vote in for his man. An excellent free throw shooter. Shoots it at 86%. The Sixers are the #1 free throw shooting team in the NBA. The combination in the backcourt. Shaken DeAnthony, and here is Milton, and he knocks down a little jumper.
Over the last few games, as Doc Rivers gets ready for the playoffs, you always play fewer guys.
Inside, Adebayo got deep and scores a show here in his hometown. Bullet pass inside, McDaniels able to score. Nice finish in the paint. Jalen McDaniels. Jimmy Butler goes right back at Philadelphia, scores it. Little floater is good, and Miami back in front.
It's to be able to get set. They know Philly's vulnerable in transition.
Oh, what a move by Embiid. Splits the double team. He scored 52 on Tuesday against Boston. 52 of the 103 points. Good answer in the corner by Caleb Martin. Follow jam by Melton. Now in transition, Butler. A two-handed jam. Championship game. Got a couple of individuals representing.
We were doing the games in Vegas that he always uses. When you think you can't, you can.
Nice finish and a foul. Joel Embiid just.
It's a good call there.
The Miami Heat, and now coming off the bench here in the last few games.
Yeah, it started.
That's taking his season numbers under 40%. That's how good he has been as Caleb Martin rises up and knocks one down. Couple of hits for Caleb Martin. Great carryover for Heat culture for sure. 15th year as the Miami head coach, as Kevin Love buries a 3. That's what he can do with a win last night. Boston's going to be the 2 seed, the top 5 in the East. Play them all out. You have to win out and get some help because Brooklyn's magic number to secure the 6 seed is 1. As Jaden McDaniels.
So they don't have to face the Heat.
Yeah, it's unlikely that the Stars are going to play over the weekend. In the corner, Kyle Lowry buries a 3. Miami now stretching their lead to 41-28. Up 13 in the last shot, maybe. Goes down. Jalen McDaniels. Potentially a play-in this year in the 7 seed, but you hit on it. The three-point shooting. Been a regression just about across the board. Niang, little floater, rattles in.
The Hurricanes, but Florida Atlantic, and Eric has become good friends with Jim Crutchfield, the coach at Nova Southeastern that won the Division II national championship.
Get up. Lowry, oh, what a find, and throw it down. What a pass right there with Embiid on the floor. Now they're -7, and now Tyler Hero buries a 3, so make them -10 in that stretch as well. 3 on the road, and they've lost 4 of their last 6 on the road. James Harden finally gets one to go. He had a sluggish start. Had a look at it, passed it up. Now Harden, patient. James Harden finishes, just threw it down into second gear and scored off the window.
He did, but here comes the Heat again.
Oh, and Embiid covers him this time. The road team has won each of the first 2 games. Tyler Hero hits a 3 in the corner for Strus. They need him to be around 40%, the kind of role that he plays. Embiid just blowing people up inside, working through the double team. Secured the top seed in the West, taking on the Phoenix Suns tonight. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and the Suns. That show always fun to watch. Butler erupted in the fourth quarter in Detroit. Now Vincent for 3. That one to the bottom. They're near 16 forced turnovers a game, and they're on that pace right now as Adebayo makes some threes in the waning minutes on Tuesday to beat Boston. Max Strus just pouring it on Miami. It's now 10-0.
I know it's only 1 game, but this is not.
Because let's face it, this is
Melton misses another 3. He and Harden both really struggling from 3.
1 seed, not only in the East, but through the playoffs. A stated goal. Adebayo gets in a couple of offensive rebounds. Might have seen the last of Strus as James Harden reigns in a 3.
Going into the playoffs.
Here's Embiid with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down. He's got a beautiful stroke. Wanted it back. Gets it back. Resets it for Harden. So it goes the other way this time.
He was the best player in the playoffs last year, particularly in the series against Miami.
7 shooting. They've made 3 threes. Miami gets a timeout. Let's see if they have an answer. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Little jump shot. Jimmy Butler gets a shooter's barrel attempts per game. Daniel House steps into 1. Little mid-range jumper is good. Rivers does pull the plug on some of his starters as Butler goes strong and he's fouled.
Yeah, he's got to get that ball up.
House trying to guard Butler, and again he gets to the line and 1. Jimmy Butler wagging his finger. That mode. I'm guessing the somebody is just who you're referencing, Coach, in Dwayne Wade. Is Embiid strong inside, lays it in.
The name, D. Wade.
And Jared, you know, you and I both asked Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, yeah, and he also said that Butler has had other games where he's been very aggressive early, and I think
likely going to end up in a 7 seed unless they get some help. Harris lays it in for Philly. For Jimmy Butler to work, and all of those free throws that he can accumulate. Now you got a handful.
Fortunately for those teams who end up in that situation.
Philadelphia got it to 15. Oh, nice finish by Jalen McDaniels. Milton gives it up. Daniel House hits another little mid-range jumper. Niang for 3. That one's down. Butler finds Lowry. Nice setup for Max Strus. Kyle Lowry put it on a dime. Going to be one of the great shooters in the league for a while. Probing. Love gives it up. Got to put one up. Strus contested. Oh, Max Strus.
Tough for anybody to get a stop at this point.
Here's Lowry for 3.
3s by Miami.
Tyler Hero trying to shake Niang. Oh, tough shot, and he buries the team with a slow pace. That's a big number. Miami gets another 3.
There's just no sense leaving him out there and playing big minutes.
Tyler Hero knocks down another 3. When he doesn't get to the line as often as he does in the regular season, those numbers trimmed as well as Furkan Korkmaz just on the floor, knocks down a triple.
To be able to go out and play more.
Whoa, going up top, Lowry finds Caleb Martin. More in his challenges, and they've all come in the fourth quarter as Lowry lays it in.
Team in shot blocks, but it allows.
With Nevada for Eric Musselman in the NCAA tournament. It's a full-on tap out. Korkmaz on the receiving end of a lob.
The problem with me is figuring out how to watch them on every flight, Jared. I haven't printed a ticket in.
Remember, Stan's been in that coaching world, Jared.
It's really what happened. Like, I would have people do all of that. Nice move there by Shake Milton there, who are really in their team's rotations right now.
Yeah, let's set them up here. So
Can't even imagine the Miami Heat without the Heat, but with the city of Miami. Played his high school basketball there.
43-37. They get a road win, which have been hard to come by. Now 17-23 on the road. And for Philadelphia, they will just play it out their final 2 games and try to get healthy.